Yes, indeed. It's what have we got? 9 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Monday night. We're a wee bit late, but these things happen. We had a production meeting just prior to coming on here, and it just went on a wee bit too long. And these things happen. There's not much we can do about it. And I hope you're well. You see my Christmas tree there? It's nice, isn't it? We have a wee angel up on the top of it. So anyway, with loads and loads of people to talk to tonight. I'm really excited tonight because there's a big online Christmas feast lined up for everyone, every music lover around the Northwest, and it's happening through the RCC, the Regional Cultural Centre in Letterkenny, and we'll be talking to Jeremy. Beg your pardon. Very, very shortly. I'm going to welcome in. Jimmy's going to join me here tonight. Because he stepped down as president of the Letterkenny Chamber. It's nice to have you back on terra firma, as they say.
Oh yeah, the shackles are gone, Paul.
Hey, you know now how Trump feels, don't you?
Oh, but
in fairness, Jimmy, did you have a problem handing the thing over, right? Because you did seem to have a bit of a. I heard rumours that they couldn't get the chain off. I know. You know what I mean?
The chain wasn't on me enough. That was the rumour. He's at a Santi mug.
Hey? What about your
What's that mug?
The mug?
Is it a Santi mug?
No, it's not.
Over this way. All right, Smurf.
Grumpy. That's what it's called.
Very nice.
So aye, all's good. We're looking forward to this tomorrow night. Well, we're at Norberton. It's going out on the 23rd of.
Paul, we'll be live on the 23rd, Paul.
We'll be live. I beg your pardon, Jimmy. You know what I mean.
We're just going to practice one tomorrow night.
Sorry, a dress rehearsal tomorrow night and down at the RCC.
Bring Jeremy in there.
Right, hold on now. You know me technicalities. There we go. There's Jeremy. Yes, Jeremy. Jeremy Fitzhoward is the. What's your official role, Jeremy, down there? Manager? Or?
I'm the acting manager, Paul, for the last while.
Aye. So I close that door, Jimmy. So anyway, this lineup you have, it's fantastic, and if it's anything like the last one we done with these, we're really, really excited about this. Can you tell us a bit more, or people that are listening to this, a wee bit more about what's actually happening?
Yeah, no, and again, I'm delighted for yourself and Jimmy to help. It's great that we can afford Jimmy. He's. I
don't know how you done it. I don't know how you done it.
Now that he's retired from the day job, he's going to have to go back to the Any brand envelopes there, Jimmy?
Oh, we take them. Don't you worry about that. There's one thing about us, boys. So anyway, Jeremy,
we're delighted to have a great lineup, and I think we have a really eclectic lineup this time as well. I was just counting up. We have about 15 different acts. Everyone from kind of rock bands like in their thousands and Ports, the Great Dairy Band, to more trad stuff with Diane Cannon, Ted Ponsonby, I suppose folky stuff, Jonathan Smeaton, Maria McCormick, to even a young rapper called Aaron Everything. And there's a few young acts as well that I don't think many people have heard of yet that I think they're going to be big stars over the next couple of years. So, yeah, I think we have a good mix lined up.
And so well done for giving them the opportunity, especially if they're not so well known, because it's that platform that people really appreciate, and it's great. So well done. Your setup down there is class. It really is, because the last time we were so impressed with. So this time, basically, it kicks off on the 21st of this month. Is that right?
The 23rd.
23rd. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I'm thinking of the whole. Is there not a trad? Oh, no, that's a different thing, isn't it? Monday the 24th, the Donegal Music Education Partnership will present a Christmas concert. That's where I'm getting it.
That's right. We've a whole kind of Christmas season lined up. So I think kicking off this Saturday night on the 19th, there's a very experimental concert, a Derry Donegal group. Then on the 21st and 23rd, the 26th, we have Ted Ponsonby's album launch, Ted and Sarah Ponsonby, excuse me. The 27th and 28th, we have, I think we've live DJ nights. These are traditional nights for Letterkenny, like PK and Marty's Punk and Ska night, and all those kind of nights that are regular fixtures for the Letterkenny calendar. They can't happen this year, so we're gonna do streams of them, and think a couple of the pubs will play them on the TVs and people can watch at home. Then with Blackbird and Crow, fantastic gig on the 29th. Clamorgory on the 30th. I'm really looking forward to Clamorgory. And what's New Year's Eve? We have a full set from the Derry band Ports on New Year's Eve. So a good lineup.
The Ports, I heard the Ports on recently with Alistair Hay on the Emerald Cottage sessions. They're just amazing. But anyway, Jimmy, anything you want to add here?
The night of the 23rd, when we and Paul are live in the RCC, that will be probably a song or two from each artist, isn't that right?
I would say so, song or two. I mean, because it's 15 acts, some of them will only have one song, some of them will put in two, but everything, they've all recorded full sets, so they'll all, even after that gig, we'll play the full sets for people and we'll put up all the videos, because, I mean, we were going to pick the best track, but it's very hard to pick the best track because there's so many great.
And where do you draw the line?
Will there be a few Christmas tunes on the night, Jeremy?
Hopefully not, Jimmy. Hopefully not.
No, he can get a bit cheesy. You're right, Jeremy. You're right.
Well, look, I think there might be a surprise one or two, but I'm not going to give much away yet.
Me and you, Jimmy, singing. Me and you.
That's it.
Are you going to wear Christmas jumpers?
No.
No.
he said that to me earlier on. Do you wear a Christmas jumper? I don't have Christmas jumpers, Jeremy, and I never had. I don't like them. I've nothing against them, but I don't like them personally.
What about a Santa hat, Paul?
I might wear a Santa hat.
The production quality is second to none. I must say, I was talking to somebody today about it. The first show a few months back that myself and Paul, I mean, I said it to people, it was late show quality, the production, the video footage and the sound. And I've even seen some of your pictures recently. It looks even you've gone another notch up.
We have.
Tell us a bit about the team. Who's the team there with you?
So we're I suppose there's no point in doing it unless we can do it to the highest degree, and we're very lucky to have so much local talent around Donegal, not just the musicians, but there's some great camera people. So I work with a guy called Charlie Doherty, Eugene McGinty, two local fellas, and there's a lad called Alan McLaughlin who works with Emerald Guitars. He's been helping out filming.
We know Alan
Great sound engineer the last couple of months, Huey Boyle. So Huey would have been the sound engineer for everyone from Elton to Daniel O'Donnell and Goats Don't Shave. He traveled the world with all those bands. So it's great now that we have his skills kind of at hand. He records it, but he brings it home when he spends a few days mixing it to make sure it sounds like a live album. Like you could release it on CD if you wanted.
And do you see that what you're doing? Do you see what you're doing? Is there a possibility of maybe down the line taking them acts and making a CD with it?
Very possible. I would love to put out a vinyl, like a record, just because I think that CDs nowadays, people don't really, they don't look after them as much anymore. But if they have something like, and maybe you'd have the free tracks to download with the vinyl, but something like that would be great. And I was kind of trying to push that to the council as well, because I think it could promote Donegal. So if you have a politician or, you have a Jimmy Stafford type meeting someone down the country or someone in Boston, they have a record then to give, to showcase Donegal music. I think that might be a good option for us.
That's a good idea. That's a brilliant, because vinyl has really sort of taken off again. I love vinyl for not to play it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I love it to keep it. Equally have a CD with it just for that. But I love the collection of vinyl now. I think it's just brilliant.
That's it. And it's growing. I think they're selling more and more every year, because people really miss having something physical. It's all digital now, so people are kind of, I suppose everything goes in circles. They're now craving to have some big LP and to have the artwork and everything in front of them.
Exactly. This year, but has been a difficult year for everybody, Jeremy. And it's everybody has to come in from use different skills if they think out of the box. And you have certainly done it there, because you are used to live audiences appear in your centre.
That's it. Yeah. I suppose we've always had a bit of video background, but we've had to upskill no more so than anyone else. But everyone from the lighting guy to the guy that sits at the front desk, Marty, they're all making videos and editing for me, and we have a great production team now, and we're just lucky that they were willing to get stuck in and they were willing to learn new skills, because it's tough. It's, you know, no more so than yourself, Paul, using this, I don't know what it is, this live stream StreamYard. You know, you're trying new things and you're just jumping in.
You just try it for a while to see how it goes. We just basically just keep our foot on the door, as they say, in the meantime, you know, and I enjoy it because you get to chat to the people, and it's equally important for us to get talking to the likes of yourself and the artists, just because, you know, you actually know that they're struggling like everybody else, you know, and they have to adapt to new skills and new techniques. A lot of bands are re-releasing old vinyl, and they seem to be doing well with it. You know, Aslan have just brought out their platinum CD on vinyl, and it's a limited edition. 4 of us, limited edition of their current album, and you know, I think it's great. I think it's good the way people can adapt.
And it's very hard for them. Like, we've had, I suppose, because we've had so many acts in recently. I've never seen as much live music in my life. But the bands are playing to empty rooms. You know, there's me and there's 4 other people. So it's a new skill for them as well to kind of keep the performance up, and, you know, between songs to kind of have a bit of crack with the audience, even though we're not there. And it's, I know. I've been very impressed with how they've adapted to
that. It is, like, as I say, that's the reason why we do this. We just want to sort of let people know we're supporting them still. We're still thinking about them a lot, you know. But listen, to tell you, it's a great thing you're doing, and I think it's brilliant for the artist. You know, there's mileage in this because, as you say, you could adopt this on the vinyl. You could take this as a Donegal project and take it further afield, as you say, into, you know, people in other countries, and, you know, they could pay for itself, basically, you know. So fair play to you.
What I would like to see when we have audiences back in the building, we can still have the camera set up, and we could be, so you could be at the gig, but someone over in London or in Boston or Glasgow could be watching online. So I think this is a good chance for us to kind of to widen our audience. The world's got a lot smaller now because of online, and there's a good kind of diaspora audience that are very interested in Irish and Donegal music, and I think we can bring them something that they really want.
Very good.
Hopefully people come over and visit us.
If people are looking, they're listening here, and they're looking to get on this, what's the link? They go into your link, RCC?
If they go into the Regional Cultural Centre on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even go on our website, or I'm sure if they go on the Monday night sessions, we'll have the link everywhere. It'll be very hard to miss.
Brilliant, eh? Really, really good. Where did Jimmy go? Jimmy's gone. Jimmy, did you leave us?
You got a better offer.
That's up to him. You know, we can only do so much, you know. Let's see. We'll bring the ad stream. Sorry, Jeremy. Here, Jimmy. Sorry about that. You don't like being in the middle. Sorry, Jimmy. There you are now.
Well done on the write-up in the Donegal News. It was a great write-up on your so full page. So well done on that. You give a great background to, you know, what you've done in the last 8 months to support the Irish music and to support the artists as well. So well done, and I think this is going to be a great gig as well. Looking forward to the 23rd.
Me too, and thank you guys for agreeing to present, because
it's a pleasure. We were so impressed.
See you tomorrow night for a
absolutely. We were so impressed the last time. It was just so brilliant. What? Oh, I keep them tenors. That's not Northern Bank. Oh, Jimmy, are they?
He's been over shopping in Strabane.
What will the chamber say? Jeremy, listen, hey, thanks for taking the time with us tonight, and we'll chat to you real soon. No, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. All right, brilliant. So that's Jeremy, and that is the RCC down in Letterkenny presenting their.
Do you want to take me off, Paul? I line up the next guest.
Go on ahead, Jimmy. God, you're on. You can't get full pay for this, Jimmy. Oh, let's see. I want to remove from stream. But Jimmy is actually what he's got tonight. He's got, if somebody wants it, right, we've got a giveaway tonight. It's the first giveaway we've ever. Derek Ryan's brought out a new Christmas album, right? And if you want to like and share our page, and we'll announce the winner tomorrow. It's Derek Ryan's brand new Christmas album, and kind of looking forward to having a listen to it. Jimmy's been listening away to it. He said it's very, very good. So, who am I to say? I mean, we've got comments here. Keep them coming on to me. Sheena Taylor, hello to you. listen, we are trying to get through to you too, my friend. So hopefully, looking forward to our little academy taking part in the gig. Oh, very good, Tracy. I'm delighted, and our entire school community is excited about watching it. Isn't that brilliant? And Roshy Mill, hello to you. And who's Casey? Said, "What's wrong with Jimmy?" Not a something wrong. Sue Nami, such a name, said it's very hard to hear Jimmy talking. He's all right. Keep him in the background. He's dead on. And Joanne Houston, to you listening. Hope you're hearing this loud and clear. But that's the comments. And as I say, if you fancy winning the album of Derek Ryan's new Christmas album, just like and share our page, and we'll announce a winner. We'll announce a winner. And Jimmy, when will we announce a winner? What will we do? Just like and share the page. Where's that flipping X now? Hold on, Jimmy. I can't get it there. Jimmy, your mic's muted. Can't hear you. See, your mic. Can't get the flipping staff. I have to God. There, you can hear me now, Jimmy. That's it. Show us the album, Jimmy.
Yeah. So it's got White Christmas, Winter Wonderland, Blue Christmas, Last Christmas, The Road to Christmas.
What's the Christmas album? What?
Like the Christmas album.
The Road to Christmas. Derek Ryan, great singer-songwriter. Derek Ryan. He's one of them few country singers that can actually write his own material. So he's very, very good. Right. So people just like and share. Do you think, or what would you want to do it?
Just type a favorite Christmas song in the comment box, and if it's on the back of this, we'll send it out.
All right. Okay. Good man. Right. Have we got anybody lined up, Jimmy?
Yeah. If you put me backstage, should be somebody in there now.
Oh, I'll put you backstage. Okay, there we go. I have nobody lined up here, Jimmy. No, sorry about that. I'll bring you back on again. Maybe you'll sort it out for me, will you? There we go. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. So once again, all you have to do is like and share our page when it goes up on live stream. Are we on next Monday night? I don't know. Will we do next Monday night? We'll give it a go and see. Right, we're delighted. This is a gentleman here that we've been friends with for a good while, and he was late coming to the music scene, but we're delighted that he did do that. And we welcome from County Leitrim. It's Ronan Gallagher. Ronan, hello to you.
Paul, how are you? Sorry I got late in a fierce problem with the technology.
Don't talk about technology. Like, we are the world's worst. You know what I mean?
If I'm the lad beside you, you know them James Bond films when the bomb is taken, you have to cut a wire. If I'm the lad beside you, you may run.
Very good, very good. Ronan, you're working on another album at the minute, isn't that right?
I am, yes. Time waits for no one.
Exactly.
Just we've a lot of work done at the moment. Hopefully, getting it mastered and hopefully have it ready in early 2021. But
you come on this music scene. I don't mean very late in life, but late-ish in life, and you came on with a bang with your first album. About when was that? Would it have been 2 years ago?
2019. So February 2019. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. I started. I was 55.
You were what?
I was 55 when I started.
Very good. Hey? And tell me, wait, just share the story with anybody that's listening. What took you so long to come to this?
What's funny enough, I always wanted to do music, but I never, the truth is probably I was too cowardly. I was too afraid to do it. People say it's a very brave thing to do. I says, yes, after maybe years of cowardice and fear.
I know. Had you been writing prior to that? Had you been writing music?
No, I hadn't. I hadn't been writing music, and if I ever picked up a guitar, I could barely play a few chords on it, and I would never have the discipline to finish anything. That was always the problem. Now, I had been writing before. I'd written poetry, and I worked in film and written some film scripts as well. So writing wasn't necessarily alien to me in that way, but certainly songwriting was a whole different ball game altogether.
And you were writing film scripts. Is this just like as a career, or?
Yes, it was kind of an accidentally thing I fell into. I directed a few films as well, but I wrote a film on. It was one called When the Sky Falls, and Veronica Gearden was the first one on her. And Pete Postlethwaite was in it, and Joan Allen and a few others. It was a fairly, good, did reasonably well. And then I directed a couple of films for Warner Brothers.
What took you? How did you break into that? I never knew that. I never heard this part of your story.
Same way as the music. I decided I was going to do it. I had no history or training or anything at all. I just said, this is what I'm going to do, and got into it. But actually, that was probably a long way around for me to get to the music industry.
Aye.
I discovered that actually you can write a full film in a 3-minute song, and you can get as much information in a 3-minute song as a film script, and you don't need half a dozen musicians to make it, but you just pick the guitar and you do it. You don't need anyone to sign off and tell you, oh, here's a load of money, you can go and make it. You get your song out for nothing.
Very good. Very good. Well, you see, and you went from that. So did you not? Why did you not stay at it? You know, or was music biting at you?
Well, I mean, for example, I spent 6 years working on a film on Cuchulainn. And I had become, and I had a fairly major company in America had very great interest in putting a lot of money into a film that Morgan Freeman was involved in, a company. But of course, the crash happened, and that put the kibosh on a lot of things as well. And then I thought, you invest 6 years of your life in something, and it just falls around your ears. Whereas with a song, you sit down with your pen, your guitar, and your bit of paper, and your melodies, and your few bits about it, or no one to go to. And you can get the, you know, essentially you're telling a story in a song and a film script. You're just doing it in 3 minutes in a song.
Very good. And
maybe that's why I'm successful.
The album, what inspired the album then? You know, what?
Well, you know, the funny thing is, the biggest thing that happened to me, probably the best thing that happened to me was when I went to Bundoran, and I took advice. There was a fellow called Brian Sweeney who had told me about Bundoran and the session in the Bank Bar there, and in particular about Mark Egan. And I took a trip up there one night. In fact, I have a song written about it called Wild Music. And I took a trip up there, and I went in. It was a Monday night, I think, or a Sunday night session. And I had been playing a bit with other bands and stuff like that, but it was only really when I came across serious musicians that I began to understand the possibilities of my songs. And I was very lucky. So did Mark Egan, my producer. Clicked very well, hit it off very well with the same ideas, and he understood me. He understood and believed in my songs.
Yes.
I already had Paul my album recorded when I met him. I had an earlier version of it. Yes, right. I had done it, and I had done it. Typical of people, I suppose, inexperienced. I had thought recording an album was, you know, a bunch of lads go in, sit down, and play a few tunes and get it out there and all that. But of course, as you well know, it's a whole different process. The recording process, a whole different ballgame.
Certainly is.
So when I was in Mark's, I went up to meet Mark then after the session, and I played him that earlier recordings I had expect, and I wanted him to do was to mix it and finish it off for me and tell me how wonderful it was. You know, he did none of those things, and it shocked me totally by saying, "I think you need to record your whole album again," he said. And I remember saying, Christ almighty, I remember that meeting that time thinking, I'm not going to do that. Why would I bother doing that? This man doesn't know what he's talking about. But I listened to him. Some little voice inside me said, put your ego to bed and listen to what this man is saying to you. And I did. And that was the best decision. It was the best decision I ever made, because you've heard the album since. It's just such a different, but inexperience is the biggest enemy, because you start believing what you have is so wonderful, because you don't know what's better until somebody shows you better.
And you see the album, the finished product from the start. Is there a remarkable difference, like?
Oh, it's day and night, absolutely day. In fact, I don't even listen. I stopped listening to the old one from that day on. Jeez. And I just put my faith in him, and I said this or that. And then when I came back about 3 weeks later, and I listened to I Won't Do That, and he had brass on it. And Mark works wonderfully like that. He goes ahead and does it, and then plays and see what do you think, as opposed to should I do this, you know? And I couldn't believe it. And then I knew I was on the right track, because that for me is, I grew up with show bands. I grew up with all the show bands, and, you know, danced in the Cloudland and the Mayflower to the show. I was watching Philomena Baghdadi the other night. I danced to hers. So I always knew about brass, and there was that little influence of it, and I thought he brought that really well into the album.
It is. It's a major part of your songs.
Yes, yeah, and the thing is, if you let people have their creativity and let them have their head, you know what I mean, to get ahead with stuff, you can come up with great things. Nobody's coming in to ruin your music. Everybody's trying to make it better.
To help you, right? And did he create a sound for you? Did he create a sound that you now feel distinctive with?
Very much so. Yes, very much so, very much. Not necessarily the one we would stick with, but he found that Mark is very into the roots. And like if you notice, you hear lots of mandolin, you hear lots of strings and roots, and that's and also the modern and the brass. And I think on the new album, he's actually developed that even more, but in a little bit of a different way, not the same. We don't want to be the same every time. You know what I mean? I said to Mark, I'd rather be progressing as a musician. Not that I'm a musician, by the way. I'm not a musician. I'm a songwriter.
But at the same time,
that's the point. Yeah, you understand that musicians are the people that make your songs sound better and great. There is a challenge. I was actually listening last week to when Johnny Gallagher was on as well. And I thought it was very interesting thing he said about. It was a very interesting thing about it, but he says you follow the song. You remember that he said that, but you just I agree. I was there saying thank Christ, because as songwriters, of course, we probably never talk to other people about it. It's a very lonely experience, apart from the recording process. When you're at home with your guitar and your stuff, you have no idea. Does everybody do it this way, or am I doing it right? But when you hear people like Johnny, and I've heard Aidan Laird and others, you kind of get a sense, right, yeah, there's some commonalities there, and there's something, so you don't feel that you're necessarily all alone in the world doing it, a unique way.
You see, that's a great thing about songwriting workshops, where people can express what they're thinking and learn, and which I think probably, obviously not at the minute, we can't really do much, but probably over Zoom you could do that, but I remember a lot of people were going to workshops, and I didn't really get what was happening at the time, but when you're talking to people like yourself, you soon understand then, it's important to share, because you might have the product, you might have the idea in your head, and as you say, you just thought your album was your album, that was it didn't need any help, and then when you got the help, you appreciated it then, you know what I mean? So it does well to collaborate with people.
It's true, and it's the thing myself and Mark say, as I've always said it. At the start of the film Gladiator, I don't know if you've seen it, Maximus is played by Russell Crowe. They're about to go into battle with the enemy, and he just tells us, he says to his men, "Gentlemen, what we do here today will echo in eternity." And it's the same when you're recording an album. When you do the final cut, that's it. So you want to try and make it as great and as possibly good as you can, no matter what happens.
Well, you certainly done that with the first album. It was an amazing album. The tracks on it were just, we were bouncing with it. I remember the first tune that came down to us, and it was just, the radio play, that people were listening, people wanted to hear it, and it was just amazing. Yeah. What can we expect in this album? More or less the same, or have you tried any sort of new genres in it?
Oh, there's a couple of new genres on it, and as I always say, I'm pretty much genre fluid anyway.
Aye.
So, I like to, but yeah, we have, but actually, this new album is also, it's a kind of a chronological order of older songs. So I'm kind of getting them out. I'm kind of getting them, onto that. And believe it or not, we're already talking about doing the third album. Myself and Mark, we're talking about going in January, and it'll be a more stripped back one of more of the softer songs, more acousticy, more, maybe that's kind of the idea at the moment. But yeah, I mean, why not just get on with it,
And as a gigging, a big thing you'd be looking forward to again?
Yes, I've been looking forward. I was actually watching the news tonight, and Tony Holohan or some of them, they were kind of saying that, we should all be looking to near normal midsummer. And I'm thinking, well, that's now a target for a lot of musicians and a lot of singers, for us to all start getting ourselves prepared for hopefully 2021, at least the second half will be something,
Praise God. How did you find this lockdown thing?
I found the lockdown, the funny thing is, I think I've actually got to be known more. I've got more people, more followers on my page and stuff since the lockdown, because I was doing a Sunday night, every Sunday night I do a live stream. And it really reaches out. You get you reach out to a lot of people, and a lot of new people came on and heard my music. So, it wasn't bad for me in that way. I mean, there was no money in it or anything like that.
No.
But it's I certainly used, and I've written a lot of songs, and we got the album put together, and I have a lot of other issues I'm dealing with as well. So I'm keeping myself busy, or trying to keep myself busy with music as much as I can, because
trying to stay positive. Trying to stay positive and
you stay positive. Stay positive and try and keep negative.
Very good. Have you a title for the album? Have you a title for the album?
Yeah. The title of the album is "Time Waits for No One."
Oh, you told me that a month ago. You did.
Yeah, and that's the title track.
When can we expect?
I was looking to be. We'd be probably February. I'd say February, March. Now we just didn't want to rush it. We weren't ready before the Christmas, and it was to go. And we just said, look, there is no point in putting it out now at Christmas. There's no point in we just wait. I'd rather get it right than have it too quick and too early.
Great stuff. Well, listen, the thing about it is there's no reason to rush on it at the minute because nobody's going anywhere. So,
exactly.
It gives you a bit of time.
Yeah.
Come here. Listen, I want to wish you good luck. Thanks for coming on.
Yourself and Jimmy.
And it's great to talk to you again. I get caught up. And please God, we will get talking in the new year. Keep in contact with us about the new album. We know what's happening and when you're launching it and whatever else. And we'll take it a step at a time. But it's when I'm talking to people like yourself and other musicians, and they mention the new album, you get this buzz inside yourself because you just can't wait to see what they've got. So thank you for doing that, and it's important. You know what I mean? So, but Ron, listen, have a decent Christmas, have a good Christmas. I hope everything works out for you. And as I say, we look forward to the album. You're down in Mohill, isn't it? Every year.
Down in Mohill, yeah. But I would say Bundoran will be my musical home.
Very good. You're only up there.
Without question, yeah.
Listen, Ron, have a good Christmas.
Charlie McGettigan has Leitrim as his musical home, and I have Bundoran as our musical
Charlie.
home. Although I know Charlie McGettigan, in fairness.
Charlie's a good fellow. Charlie celebrated the big 7-0 last week there.
He did, he did, absolutely, yeah.
He's something else. He's something. We had Charlie up with us too. Hey, great legend and a great conversationalist singer.
Yeah, he started off. He mentioned on a radio show once how he first met me as a 15-year-old boy. My parents had a pub. I arrived over to Carrick-on-Shannon to a pub he was playing in, and I said to them, myself and Eamon Daly, whatever they're giving you here, I give you a $5 extra. Charlie said, you had us at the $5 extra, and he did. He played in our pub then after that every Saturday night.
Very good. Jesus, there you are. You'd know well. You'd know him very well. But listen, look after yourself and have a good Christmas, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah. Happy Christmas to yourself and Jimmy and all of you up there.
Of course. Thank you very much indeed. Ronan, good luck to you. Thank you. That's Ronan Gallagher. And as I say, we're looking forward to the album coming out. And we're going to hopefully get Jimmy in very, very shortly for a wee chat. And we're delighted we got sorted out here. Sheena Teal, hello to you. What do we get you on here?
Hello, how are you? Thanks
I'm very well. Good. I didn't think we were going to get through tonight because we were having problems with the connection earlier on. But it's good to hear you. From you, are you keeping well?
I definitely, keeping well, keeping busy, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Come here. You're up with us a few times up on Highland Radio in the Monday night sessions. You're releasing steady releasing singles and albums. And the last time I think I was talking to you, were bringing out a traditional songs album you were releasing.
Yeah, Reflections of a Celtic Heart. Yeah, that's out there. It's my latest. I should have a few here actually. Now that you're mentioning it here, I might as well. There we go. There it is. That's the latest one. Yeah, and then as well the new one's coming out. Well, I just have my original single, Leaving Nancy. My original Christmas single, No Matter the Distance, this Christmas, is out now since yesterday.
Is this what platforms? I don't know if people want to get it.
That's iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, literally everywhere. Of course, singer-songwriter, I prefer the download services, so Amazon, iTunes. But it's everywhere. So yeah, get it now.
That's good. What's Christmas lined up for you? Where are you staying, or where are you based now?
Well, that is kind of the reason why, for example, I wrote the song No Matter the Distance this Christmas, because Christmas is for many people going to be very different, including myself. So I usually go home. My parents, they're over in Spain. I usually go home back to Spain for Christmas, which this year, of course, with COVID, I'm not going to be able to do. So, this is what I wrote the song about, kind of, that we're all going to be probably apart, and no matter the physical distance, all those people and my parents and everybody, they're all in my heart, and everybody, will be missing somebody at Christmas, but kind of in a positive way, as in sending all their love. So yeah.
Well, the thing about it is, we look forward in a positive way. We think maybe, hopefully, as Ronan was telling me, like he hopes to have his album out and he hopes to be touring and stuff next summer and gigging and stuff. And I think that's the way you have to think in the mindset. Have you been doing much songwriting during this
I
period of
have,
time?
yeah, loads,
Have you?
loads actually. Yeah, I've been writing a good few new songs, and actually, this Wednesday, so in 2 days' time, I'm gonna play a massive concert at the Town Hall Theatre in Galway, and it's
Uh-huh.
all streamed, so people can watch from anywhere in the world. Its showtime is 8 p.m. on a Wednesday, and actually that day, that's why I'm saying it now, we're premiering a song that I wrote over lockdown called "Never Walk Alone" that nobody has heard yet.
Oh, very good. Very
Yeah,
good.
it's
And
actually brilliant.
who's in the concert with you?
Well, I'm going to have Billy Condon as a special guest, and I have
Oh,
a band with me. It's going to be a five piece, so it's going to be a big concert.
very
Danny
good.
Burt, he's going to play drums. He does loads with TG4, and then as well, Glenn Flynn is going to be there. Tony Corbett, Billy Condon. So yeah, we're going to give it welly.
Why not? And it's this Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yeah, but the stream is actually available for 72 hours. So if people, want to get a ticket and they're not sure if they're going to be able to watch on Wednesday, it's not a problem. They can watch for the next 3 days at their leisure. So
Oh,
yeah, it's great. The tickets are only a tenner as well, and they can be bought at tht.ie. So Town Hall Theatre, tht.ie.
and
And that's it.
you'll have that on your Facebook page. Well, you're big.
Oh yeah.
You always were on the social media. You're on the Instagram, Twitter. You're on everything, aren't you? The whole.
Well, except
That's,
TikTok. I'm resisting that one very
I,
hard.
I can't. I cannot. TikTok. It just doesn't work for me at all. I
Yeah.
can't get it. I follow people on Instagram, but I don't use Instagram. I just follow it,
Mm.
just to keep up and see what's happening. So how has this period been for you? Like, have you've missed gigging, obviously, live audiences. Do you stream on Facebook and stuff live? Do you?
I do lots, yeah. So as well, my Facebook following especially has grown a lot, and not only that in numbers, but I feel that we've grown together like a proper little online family. So
Very
I've been
good.
doing live videos pretty much twice a week. So Wednesday and Sunday usually are my days. Fridays I do a watch party. Tuesdays is my radio show. So I've been
How's that
keeping
going? Are you still doing it, the radio show?
yeah, I'm still doing that. Yeah, and very much enjoying it now. Of course, it's remotely. But no, I'm very much Carlo FM is the station where I have every
Oh, very good.
Tuesday at 9 to 11 p.m.
Very good. And what music do you cover? I remember talking to you about this before.
It's kind of country, folk, Americana, country rock, country, and much more. So there's always a little bit of room for
Good.
a wild card in there. And Christmas, of
And
course, now.
and do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy the radio work?
I love it. Yeah, it's so fun. I really, yeah, I really, really do. I really do. So I'm not as experienced by far as you are or Jimmy,
Oh,
but
Jesus.
I do
I
my
don't
best.
call it I don't call it experience. I call it winging it. They call it around these parts. We've winged it for long enough. But you are, as people, maybe some people don't know, but you are Spanish born, isn't that right?
German born. Well, my mom is
German
German. My
born.
dad is Dutch. I was born in Germany, and then when I was
Ah,
11, we moved to Spain,
what part of Germany were you born in?
Hamburg. Yeah,
Oh, Hamburg. Oh, very good. Yes, indeed.
yeah.
I lived there for a few years myself. I used to love it. I love Germany.
Hmm.
Now, do you ever go back there much?
Not too much, no, because my family also, my German family, they have property in Spain and stuff, so I really see them there. But to be honest, I haven't seen anybody since January. I haven't been over to see my family since January, so it's been a long time coming, and I really
I
can't wait
know.
in the new year to get over and see them.
Well, the only good thing is we have the connection with Zoom and whatever and stuff like that, which is it's better than nothing, as I say. You know what I mean? But hopefully, please God, in the new year you'll get home and see your parents. You'll definitely enjoy that.
Yeah.
Next year, what can people expect from you? What's the plans?
Loads. I've got many aces up my sleeve, may I say. So,
By God,
of course, the Town Hall Theatre concert is
yes.
a milestone, not only for this year, but in my career. It's a huge thing. And actually, it's going to be live recorded as well. So it's very
Oh,
likely to later be an album that can be, purchased. As well
Very
as
good.
being professionally videoed. So it's not kind of my, my usual kind of makeshift live videos. It's proper camera team, and it's going to be really professional. I can't wait.
Very
So
good.
that's in there. And then as well, I have an EP that's finished. It was supposed to be a single, but it turned into an EP. Glenn Flynn and myself, we got a bit carried away recording.
Are these
So
all your own songs?
That's not this one. No, this one is, I'm bringing out a version of Leaving Nancy, that beautiful Eric Bogle song as well. Many people tell me it's a male song, but I like to push the limits. So that's coming out. Yeah,
you're right.
January 31st. So it's going to be a 4-track EP as well. And I've recently actually collaborated with Barry Kerwin as well on his latest album. So that track is also going to be part of that. Barry Kerwin.
Oh, very good. We know Barry. We know Barry well.
Yeah.
Very good.
So that's going to be. It's already on his album. It's going to be in my EP as well.
Is that a country song then?
It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. It's a beautiful song. Yeah, beautiful. So it is. There's a version out on his current album already, and then there's going to be a version as well on my EP. So that's coming January 31st.
Very good. Well, I tell you what, Fair City, you haven't sat still. You've been moving and making the best of these difficult times. Well, listen. So once again, you have a current single out, the Monday Christmas single, and it's available on all the platforms. You have your own webpage.
I do, sinathielmusic.com. There's everything on there, from my bio to photos to download links, videos, everything. So yeah, people can check it out.
Fair play to you, and that's you've been great at that, and we wish you well. Listen, thanks for coming on. Once again, we're looking forward to Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And the links are available via your Facebook page, and we might have it in ours too, I think. We'll check that.
And if not, THT, it's quite easy to remember. THT.ie, Town Hall Theatre in Galway. People can view from anywhere in the world. Available for 72 hours, full band, €10 ticket.
Well, enjoy that. Enjoy that. Well, thanks for joining us, and lovely to catch up with you today too. So keep in touch. And let us know what's happening with the new album. Have a great night on Wednesday night, because it's great to have that feeling of live music again. And have a great Christmas, and all the best for 2021. So thank you very much, Sina.
Thanks a million. And I have to say as well, hello. This is what I was looking down at. I was looking on my stream on my page as well, where I've shared. I have to say a big hello to Sean as well, and Catherine, and everybody watching from Bahola as well, and all that. So
very good.
Thanks a million for having me.
Oh no, the pleasure is ours, and thanks for streaming it and sharing it and whatever else you do, because we don't know a lot about it. We just follow people like yourselves and hope for the best. Listen, thanks very much. Have a great Christmas and the best for the new year.
Thanks a million for that.
Thank you. That's brilliant. That's Sina Thiel. Check her out on her page. And as I say, this concert coming up this Wednesday night, you can check it out, and it's available from all the platform and screens, and it's gonna be good. And she's got a brand new single out at the moment too, so we wish her well with that. There's Jimmy. Where do we get Jimmy in again? Jimmy, where did you go? There you are. So that was a busy wee lineup tonight.
Well done, yeah, Ronan, great artist, great talker, great songwriter. Sina's doing
he's great. And Sina's doing great stuff too.
And I suppose the thing about the Jeremys of this world, Paul, it's guys like that behind the scenes. He's a singer as well and a musician, but behind the scenes he does so much. So well done, Jeremy, and Derek Ryan and all those lovely people. That's the album.
Did you watch the Little Show on Saturday night? Friday night?
No, I missed it.
There was a great country night on it.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton was on and everything. It was great. Really, really good. It's good to see the support, because they do need it, and we wish them well. Come here. We're giving away that album, aren't we?
Yeah. Just Derek Ryan's Christmas special. Just maybe.
And there it is there.
Christmas song. But comment on your favorite Christmas song.
I just like and share, Jimmy. You don't want people to write down nonsense about their songs they don't want to talk about. You know what I mean? It's a good album, but Derek Ryan is one of them great singer-songwriters, and wish him well. So anyway, listen, we're looking forward to the dress. I don't listen to the news. The news is bore the flipping heady. My God Almighty! If it's not Trump, it's COVID, and if it's not COVID now, it's Brexit. Jesus, my God. But anyway, listen. Thanks for all your help tonight, Jimmy. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. And we might see you back again next week. Now that you have more time in your hands. Who took over the role? Who took over the role?
Michael Markey.
Oh, Michael.
Right.
Big shoes to fill, Jimmy, in fairness. Big shoes to fill.
Yes.
Yeah. What size are you?
Size
8?
9.
Uh-huh. Oh, 9. Oh, Jesus. Well, he's a 10. So, anyway, listen, I'll chat to you later on, Jimmy, right? And good luck to you. That's Jimmy there. Oh, my God Almighty. But what time is it? God, he's right. I want to go now and, I don't know, have a cup of tea and just relax. Listen, thanks indeed for joining us. It's a Monday night chat session, so it's only a bit of crack. It's nothing serious, honest to God, because we couldn't be serious stuff. There's too much going on. Have a good week. Hopefully we'll be back again next week. Enjoy the week and stay safe. That's the main thing. All right? The best.